Hello and welcome to the next episode of Ladder Legends. As you can see, I was in Honolulu, Hawaii for the Pokemon World Championship, but that's a different topic. I will talk about it on stream today, 1 hour after this video is uploaded. So if you see this, I might be live on Twitch. My Twitch, you can find it in the description below. But today you will see some very, very high Ladder Legends gameplay. Regulation G is coming to an end, but we still have some restricteds to go. Next week will be the last one, but for today I have some very crazy games for you. I hope you will enjoy it. So the first team we will use is this one. We've got Spatial Rant, Hydro Pump, Protect, Trick Room, Palkia-Origin. And it's not a common Trick Room team, but Trick Room is pretty nice against the faster teams. Palkia-Origin has actually 120 speed base, and people don't know that this Palkia is so fast. When we've got an Amoonguss and Rillaboom, nice double grass core, Urshifu single strike, which I haven't featured yet, I think. Entei, which is pretty cool. I'm a big Entei believer, together with Flutter Mane. You know how I played Entei Flutter Mane in Regulation F to get to top 4 in the Utrecht Regional and top 64 in EUIC. So I'm really looking forward to this kind of combination. So let's see how we can do today. The last stream, today I didn't stream, by the way, so these games are recorded, not streamed. And in the last stream we had a very, very, very good run. We won almost all of our games, so I'm really looking forward to improve my play even more today, because I think my play in the recent weeks was really, really good. Okay, number 68, let's do it. I gotta check my EVs really quick. Okay, max speed, jump point and special attack. You are max attack? Almost. Also jump point. Rillaboom is max HP, how fast? 113, okay. Flutter Mane looks like 198 speed. That's a weird speed stat, honestly. 198, okay. And Amoonguss is first step, right? Spadef, actually, okay, good to know. Chiampao, Zamazenta, okay. So against Chiampao, Zamazenta, Chiampao-zation, why do I say Zamazenta? That's weird. We have Palkia, which is not bad. Like, Palkia Amoonguss is a valid lead, I think. I like it. We could also lead Entei Flutter Mane. We've got Taunt on the Flutter Mane, and in general this looks also really strong. Yeah, I like that a little more when we bring Palkia in the back and Amoonguss. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to try out this very, very cool team. I just have to look if I can prepare the card. Yeah, I prepared the card. I have to look in this direction because my screen is over here. Okay, Zacian, Amoonguss. A lot of stuff that can happen here. I can go for Icy Wind Sacred Fire. I could go for Taunt Sacred Fire. I could go for Protect Sacred Fire. So I could go for Protect to scout what my opponent is doing. I could also switch to Amoonguss. Let me think. I think Sacred Fire Taunt is okay. But he could be Mental Herb. I'm still alright with that play. Icy Wind Sacred Fire just KO'd the Zacian, damn. I got played. But the Zacian still dies. Icy Wind Sacred Fire would have been so fire. But I think that's okay. Oh, Icy Wind Sacred Fire. It's always my first thought, that is correct. But I don't trust myself. But we connect with Sacred Fire, and that's enough to take out the Zacian. Wait, what does he have? Urshifu, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Chiampao. Urshifu, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Chiampao. Urshifu, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Chien-Pao. If he goes Incineroar, that's fine. If he goes Urshifu, it's better if I go Amoonguss. If he goes Raging Bolt, I think Amoonguss is also not bad. Chien-Pao, he won't go into Chien-Pao, so I can just go into Amoonguss. Raging Bolt, yeah. And now I can just use Sacred Fire Spore, I think. Not booster energy, okay, so probably Assault Vest. So I can Sacred Fire the Amoonguss and Spore the Raging Bolt. Being specially defensive now really helps. And if he Terras the Amoonguss to survive a Sacred Fire, our Amoonguss looks even better. He can only punish with Spore by switching into Incineroar, but then the Amoonguss is still threatened, right? So he switches Amoonguss. Urshifu, Incineroar, Incineroar on that slot, okay. I'm okay with that. It's Call Mind Raging Bolt? What's the Raging Bolt set? This is weird. Because Protect with its Core Mind leftovers? I thought Core Mind runs booster energy nowadays. Okay, Stomping Tantrum can KO the Incineroar. So I will go for Stomping Tantrum and Spore again. We've got the Citrus Berry. He fake outs my Amoonguss, but that's alright because I don't quite get the KO. And he goes for Draco Meteor. But that's honestly fine. It's Life Orb, okay. I don't think... I think I don't want to go Terra Fairy this turn because I think he switches Raging Bolt to Amoonguss anyways. Right? And let me see if he even KOs my Palkia with Draco. He does not KO my Palkia. So yeah, he does not KO me. So I can just go for Spatial Rend into Incineroar and Spore into Bolt. Yeah, I mean that was kinda obvious, but I think we are still in a good spot. Like I didn't have a different play. I guess I had a play with like Trick Room, Pollen Puff the Incineroar, so that then my Amoonguss outspeeds his Raging Bolt and I can go for Spore before he can move. Yeah. Does he protect with Raging Bolt now? It's not unlikely, but I will still go for Protect, Spore. Yeah, he protects with Raging Bolt, right? Yeah. But now I can go for Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy, Spatial Rend, Spore. How fast is our Amoonguss? Is our Amoonguss faster than their Amoonguss? 48, we don't know. Actually, we do know. Wait, which Amoonguss moved first? I think I did. So I can just go for Spatial Rend, Spore. I love Pokemon. This looks so buggy again. Let's see. If he goes Terra Electric, Thunderbolt should not KO, right? He is electric, but I think Thunderbolt doesn't KO. We get the Spatial Land off. Hydro Pump would have been a bit stronger. He Dracos my Amoonguss. That crit mattered. Oh my god. And we lose because of that. We are specially defensive. Oh my god. We would have always won that game. This game was over if we survived this. Because next turn I can just use Pollen Puff on the Raging Ball, KO it, and then it's Palkia-Amoonguss against Amoonguss. Yeah, this game was locked actually, and now we lose because of bullshit. Oh, come on. Never lucky. Oh, come on. Yeah, now he can go for Rage Powder Thunderbolt and then Thunderclap, and that's game. GG. If he didn't crit, we always won the game. No matter what he... Yeah, it was game. Like, it was just game. Yeah. Because he's in Pollen Puff range, yeah. I think I played that good, but the game didn't want to let me win. The one time where especially defensive Amoonguss comes in handy, and then I just get crit. What is he thinking about? Rage Powder Thunderbolt is a safe win. Okay. But now he will just go for Rage. Maybe he doesn't have Rage Powder. Well, an Amoonguss without Rage Powder is not as sad. It's a guaranteed win if he goes for Rage Powder Thunderbolt. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I think Palkia cannot beat the Amoonguss 1v1 because we took too much damage, but he's just throwing. Toxic? Holy shit. So it's Pollen Puff, Toxic, Spore, Protect. Wow. So he never had Rage Powder. So it was literally, yeah, it was literally game if we didn't get crit on our Amoonguss. Oh my god. Can it crit KO? Like he will go, if he doesn't go for a double protect now, I'm mad. Because double protect is his best play. Because we died to poison anyways. A crit cannot KO unless if he has 0 special defense. With 0 special defense, a crit actually KOs. Yeah, he goes for a double protect. A Spatial Rent is high crit move. It's high crit rate. Okay, he was... This is... Okay, this is... Huh? Wait. This is like max speed F. It's even more speed F. It's literally 252 Calm Amoonguss. Wow. I think I played that fine. I just lost to a crit. Like, Icy Wind Sacrifier would have probably just won me the game turn 1. But I still think I played that well. Like, after that, I played it to my outs. Sacred Fire Spore, then Stomping Tantrum Spore. Entei died when I KO'd the Incineroar with Spatial Rend. Yeah, I played myself into an endgame position where I only lose to a crit. And I win without the crit. So, that's so sad. Yeah. Could I have... I could have, I wanted to say I could have Rage Powdered, but since he Draco the Amoonguss anyways, Rage Powder doesn't make a difference. I could protect the Amoonguss, but if he targets the Palkia with Terra Electric Thunderbolt, I'm in trouble. He could go for Terra Electric Thunderbolt spawn into Palkia, right? But he decided to go for Draco into Amoonguss because he knew he would crit, right? Even if I'm not, I think even if I was not split F, I would have survived the Draco. So him going for Draco into Amoonguss was like literally, he really wanted to crit. Yeah, I would have survived Draco Meteor anyway. So whatever, that's the game. Scizor and Sableye on one team, okay. Palkia looked really cool. Flutter Mane is just a bit annoying, but other than that, Palkia is really good. We can like do protect Sacred Fire stuff. I like that. Urshifu is also not bad. Amoonguss is also not bad, but I think I want to play it offensively again. Yeah, I like this combination. I'm a bit too upset. I'm not a bit... I can't talk. I'm a bit upset about the crit because in the last games everywhere, like I played the Rance Slam, I played the Random Battles ladder, I played VGC tournaments, and I've been unlucky in all of them, and now I start the video with getting crit in the first game, but it's okay. Like, that's the game we play, but I wish I could like not get unlucky in everything I do, but maybe I have to be nerfed. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Icy Wind Sacred Fire last game. This is kind of tilting because if I just went for my first thought, it's literally over game turn 1. But it was over turn 2 as well, and yeah, whatever. Whatever. I also thought about Protect Sacred Fire. Like Icy Wind Sacred Fire and Protect Sacred Fire had the same outcome there, but I thought, what if he just goes for Spore with Amoonguss and Protect Station? But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Flutter Mane Groudon, that's what I kind of expected. Now I can go for a lot of stuff. I can go for Terra on either of my Pokemon. I can go for Protect with Palkia and KO with Flutter Mane with Sacred Fire. I would lose Entei to Precipitous Blades, but then I have Palkia Urshifu on the field, and he has big problems against Palkia Urshifu, or Palkia Flutter Mane even. So that's why I will just go for Protect, Sacred Fire. I think he has choice specs, Flutter Mane. I'm a bit scared that he goes for Helping Hand Shadow Ball into Entei, but Entei wants Terra Normal. Entei could beat Assault Vest, so that's still not a good play. He could switch Flutter Mane to Walking Wake and just go for Precipitous Blades, but then he is susceptible to Palkia. Like, I can double up the Groudon with Palkia. Okay, he doesn't protect with Flutter Mane, because my Protect went first. He just goes for Gleam Precipitous Blades, and that's what I was hoping for. I now just have to connect this Sacred Fire. This is Specs damage. Nice. Okay, Flutter Mane is gone. And now he will go into either Walking... He will go into Walking Wake for sure. Let's see if he connects with Precipitous Blades. I kinda hope that he does. Yeah, nice. I think that's better for me, because now I get Urshifu on the field, and I can go for Spatial Wind, Wicked Blow into Groudon. That's a bit scary, because some Groudon want Terra Fairy from the Rhydon. But I think he goes to Walking Wake here. I don't want to go Flutter Mane, because then I do not KO the Groudon, I think, with Moonblast Spatial Wind, but Wicked Blow Spatial Wind gets there. Walking Wake. Yeah, I can just go for Wicked Blow Spatial Wind into Groudon. I want to like KO the spread damage Pokemon and keep the other one alive. So I can just go for Spatial Wind and Wicked Blow both into Groudon. I obviously have to Terra. He could predict that with Hydro Steam, but I would survive a Hydro's team. Palkia has pretty good defenses, right? It's just a head calc. I haven't calced it actually, but like 90 HP, 120 special defense, that's a lot. So I don't think I will get KO'd by a neutral. And I haven't paid any attention to the boost that the Walking Wake got. That's on me. We will see it in this turn. If my Palkia moves first, okay, that's him terroring, so he terrors Walking Wake to fire, I guess. Water, okay. Enough. Did he really go for Hydro Steam into Palkia? Nah, he might have Hydro Steamed the Urshifu, but no shot he Hydro Steamed the Palkia. Yeah, Hydro Steam with Tower of Water. Now we have a little bulk, so we should survive it. Go after the Urshifu. Okay. Now we just have to connect our spatial rent. Life Orb? No Life Orb. It might be Specs. Okay, and we connect our spatial rent. Specs, Mystic Water, everything is possible. Could also be Assault Vest. Ah. If Entei is the last, we are kinda in trouble. Yeah, he will E-speed the Urshifu and Hydro Steam the Palkia. Can I store the Sun? If I go for Protect Switch, when Protect Switch. Wait, Protect Switch into Protect. Wait. Protect Switch into Protect Switch. Yeah. Into Protect. I think that's best of odds of winning. I'm pretty. He has to E-speed the Urshifu sword. He did not E-speed the sword. I could have just used Sucker Punch. It's Choice Scarf Entei with Eruption. Do I survive? Okay, I do survive. Okay. That's interesting. Walking Wake got a speed boost. Nah, I have an idea. That was obvious. Without Sun, I should be able to take 2. Actually, single target. That's going to be very close. 142 special defense. He probably gets it to a KO. Icy Wind Hydro Pump KOs the Entei. But if it's Specs Walking Wake, I have to... one more turn of Sun. I guess I can go for Protect. Do I think that it's Choice Scarf or is it maybe Charcoal? I think it's Scarf. I think this is Scarf. That's why I go for Moonblast to put it in spatial rend range. I got the drop. Wait, he Hydro Steam Flutter Mane? That does not make sense. Because I also thought about just clicking Icy Wind Hydro Pump into Entei. This would have KO'd the Entei even in the Sun. And then I would just win the game. Yeah, I would have just won the game. Wait, Eruption does like 58 and Walking Wake with Choice Specs. It's Booster Energy. That's why I have to remove the Entei. But if it's Choice Scarf Entei, I lost because I died to a combination of Hydro Steam, Eruption, and Hydro Steam. Actually. Yeah. It is Choice Scarf, and I lose again. Oh man! This is so frustrating. Why did he Hydro Steam the Flutter Mane? I should have went for... Yeah, if I went for Sucker Punch instead of like this whole switching thing, I would have been better off. But I played it pretty fine. If he was not Booster Energy there, if he was actually with Choice Specs, he would have probably KO'd me there. It would have been close, but Booster Energy was a bit too much. Booster Energy, Walking Wake, and Sun. Like, I was sure that he has a damage boosting item after he didn't reveal Life Orb. Or maybe Choice Scarf or something, but Booster Energy is really something else. 2 losses, man. This Palkia team is not bad. I'm also not playing terrible, I think, but... Okay, I have to step up a little. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we know that team. It's just the Shiliang Tang, Justin Tang team. He will lead Grimmsnarl. What's our best Pokemon against Grimmsnarl? It can power our whole team. That's annoying. Not Urshifu, but other than that. I could lead like Amoonguss, Palkia. He gives us rain, which is cool. Like Amoonguss, Palkia, Urshifu, and Flutter Mane, just because fairy types are pretty good in general against the team. And if I can force a Terra Grass on the Kyogre, then all the other Pokemon just die to Moonblast. I like. I think turn 1 will go like that. I click Spore on the Grimmsnarl, while he... It depends a bit on what he leads with. Special defense, especially defensive Amoonguss comes in clutch again. Yeah, Grimmsnarl is more. That's a common lead these teams do, but I will just ignore the Incineroar because what's the Incineroar doing? Like, seriously. I will just go for Spore into Grimmsnarl and Hydro Pump as well into Grimmsnarl. He could go for Fake Out Thunder Wave or Fake Out Spirit Break or something, but I'm fine with that. We have Pollen Puff to heal our Palkia, and we have we could be covered Cloak. If he doesn't over-team, it's always a little risky to Fake Out into Amoonguss. He could go Terra Grass with Grimmsnarl, but that would mean he cannot Terra something else. I think he will Fake Out with Palkia, because Incineroar just dies to Hydro Pump. I could have went for Hydro Pump into Incineroar and Spore into Grimmsnarl, but okay. I think Hydro Pump would have just KO'd the Incineroar. Why do I say Grimmsnarl? Yeah, Hydro Pump. Yeah. With Light Screen up. Yeah, 98 to 116%. So it was an 88% chance to KO. Maybe he underestimated Palkia. Juggles, okay. I can just Spore the Juggles and Hydro the Grimmsnarl. It's not unlikely that he switches Grimmsnarl to Kyogre though and goes for Hurricane or Snarl. So I can also just double target the Juggles with Spore and Hydro Pump. I don't think he goes for Protect here, because why would you stall your own Light Screen? And if he goes to Kyogre, this Hydro Pump, yeah, he goes to Kyogre, and this Hydro Pump will do a lot of damage. As long as it connects. Yeah, Hurricane, we are specially defensive. I knew it! Oh no! It was supposed to happen. It was bound to happen. Ah, whatever. Please. I need the Spore on the Juggles. I can surrender. I can actually surrender again. Oh man! Why? The odds of that happening are less than 10%. The one game I lose to a crit and the other game I lose to confusion and to self-hit. If I connected with Spore, next turn I can just Hydro Pump the Juggles again and Spore the Kyogre, and it's just game. And now it's just... Is it even winnable anymore? I will switch into Flutter Mane and try to KO the Juggles. But now he can go for Protect. If he goes for Protect, I'm fine with it, actually. He could go for Snarl though, and that would be really bad. But I think Juggles is still in range for Hydro Pump, even after Snarl. He goes for another. Gets the confusion again. Dodge it with Hydro Pump? Come on! Oh my god! Oh. If we connected this Hydro Pump, we would have won again. Because then he is forced to go Incineroar. I can just go for Protect. Next turn I can Hydro Pump the Incineroar, KO it. Oh my god. I think he protects with Juggles, right? Do I go for Protect? I can also go for Moonblast, Protect. Ah, he protects with Juggles. I should have went for Protect. Because if he KOs Flutter Mane now, I'm in big trouble. Yeah, fair enough. Or if I went for Protect, it would have been way better. I think now it's not winnable anymore. I will obviously still try, but it's really tough. I can go Urshifu. Urshifu still looks really good. Do I need Terra on something else? I could have went Among Us and went for Terra Water Spore, but honestly, it's okay. Because we can just go for Detect and KO the Juggle this time. I think he goes for Snarl Origin Pulse. Oh, this is even better. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, let's go. We are back in the game. Nice. Huge. This still is a lot of damage. He has to go Incineroar. And Urshifu is a way bigger threat, so I will switch Urshifu. I have to get this call right now. Does he fake out the Palkia or does he fake out the Urshifu? One turn of rain left. I will switch to Among Us. And I will try to get a Hydro Pump off on the Incineroar. He could fake out the Palkia, but Palkia survives the combination of everything, right? So I'm okay with that. And if he goes for like fake out Thunder, then Among Us will stay full life. So yeah. And I KO the Incineroar this turn if he fake out Lava Sword. Okay. As long as I collect. Nice! Water Spout again? Okay. Palkia-Origin against Kyogre. Is this range for Ice Beam? It is. Actually? Wait. Yeah, it is. I have to remove the glimpse now. Actually, maybe I should just chip the Kyogre down to put it in range for Terra Dark Wicked Blow. Yeah. Pollen Puff, Station. Yeah, he goes Terra Grass, that was obvious. We connect, 95% accuracy. Oh, he KO'd the Among Us. Interesting. But now I can go for Terra Dark Wicked Blow and Spatial Rend both into Kyogre. And this should KO. Maybe I should have CC'd with Grimmsnarl first, because I can go for Wicked Blow the turn after as well. But I think, yeah, I KO as long as I connect the Spatial Rend. Actually, Terra Dark Wicked Blow. Terra Dark Wicked Blow against the Tank spread does 70. Let's see. He doesn't go for Thunder Rage, he goes for Spirit Blade immediately. Is this 70? This will be so close. Nice! And we win. Oh my god. I'm playing good. I cannot be upset about my play. Even if he wakes up now, we win. And he stays asleep. It didn't matter. Like, he can KO my Palkia, but the Grimmsnarl is in close combat range. And I still have the Focus Sash on Urshifu, so it didn't matter at all. Let's go. He misses with Thunder Wave. I hope I miss my Hydro Pump. Oh, he went for Thunder Wave into this. Yeah, I missed the Hydro Pump, so you can see that this close combat KO'd him regardless. Yeah, so even if he woke up and used Spirit Break into Urshifu, like, I thought if he survives that, he can like dodge every single Hydro Pump and 2 KO my Urshifu. But since it died anyways, the 2-turn sleep didn't matter at all. And like 2-turn sleep is a 66% chance, so yeah. I think I played this correctly. Also with the mons I bought, Rillaboom would have been not good. And what was the other Pokemon we have? Entei. I mean, Entei is not bad into Incineroar. Entei is not bad into Grimmsnarl and into Juggler. So Entei would have been alright with Terra Normal E-Speed. Okay. I've seen this team so often now. I think I know how to play against it. I think it's Sash, Urshifu, AV Bolt, Choice Band Willa, Classic Ogerpon, Clefairy with Sing, and Cormine Shadow Rider. So against what's a good lead against Clefairy, Shadow Rider? I will bring Entei because Entei is really sweet here. I could lead like Entei. That's tough. I could lead Entei Palkia, set up a Trick Room, KO Clefairy with Sacred Fire Hydro Pump turn 1, and then set up Trick Room. I think Urshifu is good for the Shadow Rider to force a Terra. And Floodonade last. Yeah. I think Entei Palkia covers basically everything. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I covered this as well. Because I can just go for E-Speed Spatial Range. And I will double the Shifu. Because I think it's Focus Sash. Okay, makes sense. I'm just thinking if I E-Speed Spatial and... Yeah, I can go for the same play again. He could switch into Clefairy on that slot. I could also go for E-Speed Hydro Pump. Because I think Hydro Pump KOs. Rapid Strike against Palkia-Origin. Terra E-Speed Hydro Pump KOs. You know what? I like. Okay, he stayed. Did he go for Follow Me then? thought I want to Terra against Shadow Rider anyway, so why not Terra now? Okay, follow me. I really hope we connect the Hydro Pump. And now we survive the Surging Strikes. He might go for Close Combat into Palkia. No, he goes for Surging Strikes, and this is not a KO. Nice! Really big. Really big. What does he go to now? Shadow Rider? Yeah, I can just E-speed the Urshifu and Hydro Pump the Shadow Rider. I want to Hydro Pump instead of Spatial Rent because he might go Terra Fairy. Actually, Terra Fairy is not a good play because I could also E-speed with Shadow Rider if I'm crazy. Maybe Spatial Rent was better. Well, Hydro Pump does more than Spatial Rent. Spatial Rent only has 100 base power and Hydro Pump has 110. But yeah. Wait, he went Terra Fairy. No. He went Terra Stellar. But that's good because now he can be hit by Sucker Punch and he cannot Terra out of Sucker Punch. Wait, could I have just doubled the Urshifu with E-Speed Spatial Rent? I'm not playing. But yeah, I could have just doubled the Urshifu and his Terra would have been for nothing. Reconnect. It was Moonblast. This is Aqua Jet range, which is kinda sad, kinda bad. The last is either Rilla, Bolt, or Clefairy. I will go to Flutter Mane. And now I have to get the call right. If Shadow Rider switches to Clefairy, I have to use Moonblast on Urshifu. Yeah. I will Moonblast the Shadow Rider and Hydro Pump Shifu. Maybe the Shifu doesn't have Aqua Jet. Did I really get the turn wrong completely? Come on! I'll be jetted. Yeah, he has Clefairy in the bag. Is it Covered Cloak, Shadow Rider, or is it Spell Tag? Can I even win if it's Covered Cloak? I can't. I have to go for Icy Wind Hydro Pump. If it's Clefairy, I have to go for Icy Wind Hydro Pump. It's Rillaboom. Okay. How much defense does my Flutter Mane have? If it's Choice Bandit Rilla, I think it is Choice Bandit Rilla. I'm not super sure, but that would mean he can get a double KO. If it's not Choice Bandit, I have 100 defense. I have a lot of defense. So I will just go for protect and Spatial Rent into this. Did he go for a double protect? And did he get a double protect? He went for a double protect, right? And he didn't go for Grassy Glide. What's happening on my screen? He went for a double protect and he got it. Wow. But this is still Moonblast range. And since he went for Wood Hammer... Wait, I will Moonblast that slot. And I will Spatial Rent the other slot in case he gets a triple protect. Why did he lock himself into Wood Hammer instead of Grassy Glide? I don't have to understand. Why did he even go for Protect? Like, what I was scared of was Grassy Glide into Flutter Mane and Astral Barrage, because that gets a double KO. So I wanted to protect my my Palkia, no, my Flutter Mane, and then next turn the game will be decided on a 50-50. If he goes for an attack, I go for Sucker Punch into Calyrex, I win the game, because next turn I can go for Close Combat and then Sucker Punch with Rillaboom. If he goes, or like, I can Protect, then Close Combat, then Protect, when Grassy Terrain ends, and I can Close Combat again. But if he uses a non-attack on Sucker Punch, he wins, because then he gets this one turn more he needs. But if I go for Wicked Blow on a non-attack, I would win. And if I go for Wicked Blow on Astral Barrage, I would lose. It's that simple. Sometimes Pokemon can be pretty simple. Yeah. So I think I played that overall pretty well again. I just got a little unlucky, I think. Not unlucky, but I wanted to say I got a little lucky on how he played, because he made some plays that were really weird, like Aqua Jetting Flutter Mane. But he was scared of Shadow Ball, probably. That's fair, and that's why he also went for double tap. But why didn't he go for Glide then? Whatever. Next game. Mouse Hold. This is game number 5, right? And not game number 4. We won against Kyogre. I think we lost the first 2 games and then we won 2 games. So this is the last one. Mouse Hold. Wild. Chienpao. Urshifu Bold. Our last lead against Shadow Rider worked pretty well, and I think it also worked pretty well here, and then we can bring these two in the back again. We could also lead Flutter Mane Urshifu, because he doesn't have good tools against a Flutter Mane Urshifu lead. And then we bring Entei Palkia in the back. I think I like this a little more. So we just flip our team from the last game. It's interesting how rarely I bring Rillaboom to my games. Also with the last team I only bought it once. With the Lugia team, you remember? Torn Sword. Okay. Is this Pop Bomb Mouse Hold? He won't lead with this if it's not Pop Bomb Mouse Hold, right? I kinda wanna use Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch Icy Wind. You know what? I don't lose anything by doing this. Maybe I should have went for Terra Dark as well. Let's see how this turn goes. What a weird lead. Yeah, he goes for Pop Bomb. Could have also went for I could have went for Sucker Punch Moonblast. That would have been even better, but I wanted to break a Sash on Tornadus. I should have went for the blood. Oh my god. Oh. You remember when I wanted to break with Sash from Tornadoes? Oh my god. Are you faster than Mousehold? You are not. So I have to go Entei. Come on. Or I go... I can also go Palkia. And Moonblast the Mousehold and Spatial Rend the Thorn. Or I predict a Tailwind and go for Trick Room. Nah, I think I can just go for Spatial Rend and Moonblast the Mousehold. Oh, the mismatch. Oh, I could have went for Trick Room. He does not know how speed interactions work, yeah. Oh, Moonblast Trick Room would have been so fire, holy shit. Okay. Shadow Rider now? Yeah. Does he go for Taunt on the Palkia? I could go for Protect, Terra, Icy Wind. I could also go for Hydro Pump, Terra, Icy Wind. Is this just Choice Specs, Terra Ghost? Yeah, I lost. Because I missed the Icy Wind on the Tornadoes. I needed the Terra on Entei then. With Terra on Entei I could have maybe won. Because I can KO Tornadoes, then I can maybe KO the last Pokemon. It depends a bit on what it is. But now it's not winnable anymore. Unless his Tornadoes is super slow, my Flutter Mane survives this and let's League Wind. Yeah, I have to dodge a League Wind now. Good. Fun game. Oh my god. 5% miss. I think I just won if I went for Trick Room the last turn. I should have went for him not knowing speed interactions. He probably thought, oh, I can go for Tailwind Population Bomb and KO the Palkia. But he did not know that -1 Tailwind is slower than +1 Flutter Mane. And then I can KO the Mousehold, set up Trick Room, and then I have Palkia in Trick Room, and I think Palkia in Trick Room just wins the game against everything. Because Raging Bolt would be slower, Power would be slower, Urshifu would be slower, and I can KO all with Spatial Rend. I can also KO the Shadow Rider. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, these are the first 5 games. We went 2-3 with Palkia. Could have easily been a 5-0. I think the team is good. If you want to try it yourself, the rent is in the description below, and we will switch to which one now? I think now it's time for Reshiram. Very cool Reshiram team. You will see it in a bit. I will just check where we are. Actually, no. Let's change the team. And this is the Reshiram team we will use, and there's some really crazy stuff like Dragon Shear Jugulis, Choice Scarf Ditto, King Gambit, and Hitmontop with Covered Cloak and Sucker Punch. That's a very interesting kind of team. It has some cool techs. I don't know how good it will be. Like, from the looks, I liked the other team a bit more, the Palkia one, but yeah. Also, if you're asking what the frick is this item on the Reshiram, it is actually the Razor Claw, which gives us +1 crit rate, and then with Dragon Cheer we have a 100% crit chance. Okay, what is this? Sneasel with Psychic Seed, Tornado, Skeledirge, Half Flame, and Shadow Rider. Okay. Overall, I would say King Gambit is obviously not bad. AV King Gambit. In general, Dark types look really good. We could go Terra Dragon against the Ogapon as well. I will bring King Gambit. I will also bring Ditto, right? Just for Shadow Rider. It's interesting to see Ditto with no momentum at all. So it's really tough to position this kind of Ditto, because usually you pair it with Parting Shot, U-Turn, Volt Switch, these kind of moves, so that you can actually choose how to play your Ditto. With that you have to like gamble a bit. But yeah, I think we lead Juggle's Reshiram and we bring King Gambit and Ogapon or Ditto in the bag. Ditto doesn't copy the speed boost from Sneasel, so if I copy Sneasel, their Sneasel is faster than my Ditto, or than my Sneasel. Let's bring Ogapon. What could they lead with? I don't think they lead Shadow Rider. We have 2 Dark types. I still wanted to lead Jugglis with Reshiram, because I think they are a pretty good duo. The Reshiram is actually Terra Dragon with Draco Meteor, so you just crit all your Draco Meteors and KO everything. Yeah, Tornado Sneasel. Wait, Tornado Sneasel? Huh? I can just go for Tailwind Earth Power into Sneasel, I think. He cannot taunt my Jugglis. And I'm not scared of Tornadoes. I can Terra my Ogapon. I have King Gambit. Night Slash instead of Cowlow Cleave. That's also interesting. And Terra Dragon. We can also Dragon Cheer our King Gambit. And that's probably why we have Night Slash, because Night Slash with after Dragon Cheer is 100% crit ratio. That's funny. I will set up a Tailwind first and go for Earth Power on Sneasel. Okay, he fake out. What the? Okay. It's Mirror Herb Sneasel. It's not Psychic Seed, it's Mirror Herb. Oh my god. I mean, that's fine as long as we don't hit ourselves. Yay! Oh my god! Yeah, it's over. It's literally game. But what was I supposed to do against that? As I said, if I had Ditto now, Ditto is still slower than the Sneasel. That's how Unburden works. Yeah. Okay, now I have to gamble a bit. I have to protect the Pokemon he targets with Sneasel. And maybe he targets Jugglis because Jugglis has a flying stab move. Is it Terra Flying Acrobatics now and he is immune to my Draco, to my Earthbound? Does he go for Terra Blast? What is happening? I have so many questions. Please target the Jugglis. It's Terra Walk, I cannot read. Now he goes for Bleak Wind Storm and Rock Slide probably. I'm trying my best, okay? I mean, the strat is not bad, but if I didn't hit myself, I think Earth Power KO Sneasler, right? It's a Reshiram. Yeah, Earth Power would have just OKO'd with Sneasler. Great strat, going for Swagger turn 1, and if I don't hit myself, you just lose. Cool strat. Yeah, Rock Slide and Bleak Wind Storm. He connects the Rock Slide. He connects with Bleak Wind Storm. No change, okay. And I just have to bank everything on him not bringing in DD, because this should be Sucker Punch range. So I can just go for Protect Horn Leech, and next turn I can go for Sucker Punch Tailwind or something. He connects the next Rock Slide. This is such a gambling addict, not gonna lie. He connects the next Bleak Wind. So it's literally a gambling addict. Because he goes for Swagger turn 1 and then spams Rock Slide Bleak Wind. Addicto. Now, it's not over yet. I can go for Sucker Punch Tailwind. If he has Indeedee, it's over, but because he can switch to Indeedee with Tornadoes and go for close combat, but I have no other choice. I can just hope. Tailwind, Sucker Punch. Yeah, it's Indeedee. Like, what was I supposed to do? Yeah. After that turn 1, wow. Well played. Literally, I think if he didn't get the Confusion self-hit turn 1, I literally instant win. Yeah, I KO the Sneasler, and then he has Torn Indeedee Shadow Rider, and you know what Torn Indeedee Shadow Rider does to King Gambit? Absolutely nothing. Why am I so cursed? Honestly, I'm not allowed to play the game. He probably now thinks, oh, I'm so good, this strat is the world strat or something. No. Obviously, if you get lucky, it's good, but with a Moody Smeargle team, you had the chance to you get the minimizers off, and then you are favored, right? Because with +4, +6 evasion, you are favored that your opponent doesn't hit you. But the confusion in turn 1 is not where you are favored. In 70% of the cases, you just lose. And he just didn't care. I mean, well played, I guess. But there was also nothing I could have done. Hitmontop would have not helped, and Ditto also would have not helped, I think. But yeah, let's see. Ice Rider. What do we do against Ice Rider? Our matchup against Ice Rider is kinda tough. Hitmontop is okay. Covered Cloak Hitmontop. Funny. I mean, I want to lead something that's good into Ogre-Pong Cornerstone. If I lead Gambit Juggles, it's super bad into hands. I have no lead into hands. Into hands I have to lead Hitmontop? But I cannot bring all my Pokemon. And Hitmontop does nothing into Amoonguss. Why is this team so cursed? I will lead Reshiram King Gambit, I guess. Because that covers about everything. And then I bring Ogapon in the back, as well as Hitmontop. I'm so upset about it. Like, I always tell others that I'm pretty unlucky and they never believe me. They say luck evens out. You probably do not realize it, but since I record all my games, I have the clue. Okay. He indeed leads Ogapon Ice Rider. I think that's a protect Iron Head turn. Yeah. Break the Sturdy. Next turn I can KO the Ogapon with King Gambit and I can get a huge hit off on Ice Rider. Okay, he doesn't protect with Ogapon. I could have attacked the Ice Rider with King Gambit as well, but I follow a plan. Wait, it's max speed. It's not max speed Ice Rider, but it's fast Ice Rider. That's a bit annoying. Sucker Punch is so obvious. I really want to go for Sucker Punch into Calyrex and Draco into Calyrex. He could go for Follow Me. Ooh. Oh man. For a second I thought, am I a god? But I'm not a god. Maybe he thinks I'm bad now. Should I go for Sucker Punch now? Sure. Maybe he thinks I don't have Sucker Punch now because I didn't go for it last turn. It's the ladder. Sometimes it's tough to think how people play. If he goes Terra Fire, I could have Draco'd, I know, but I thought if I go Sucker Punch Draco and he goes for Follow Me, that's really bad. And I can force him to go for Terra Fire, which is really good for Wellspring Amoonguss. Wellspring Amoonguss for Ogapon Wellspring. And nice! Let's go! And this is a Glacial Lance turn, or is it a Trick Room turn, or is it a High Horsepower into Reshiram turn? What is it? Fuser Flare, cool animation, for boost. High Horsepower. But this is my Ogapon time. Chilling Nay. I gotta see who's faster. 156, 158. The Ogapon is faster, good to know. That's hands. He will fake out my Ogapon and set up a Trick Room. How can I punish that? I can punish that actually by going for this Terra Dragon Draco, maybe KO Ice Rider, probably not, right? $70 to 83. But it puts it in Sucker Punch range from Hitmontop, so I can Draco, Calyrex. Yeah. He will fake out the Ogapon for sure. No shot he fake outs the Reshiram if Ogapon just KOs Ice Rider. I also have pretty good crit odds. pretty good in terms of just +1 crit rate. What? 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 Just for the protocol. Reshiram didn't threaten a KO on Calyrex, but Ogerpon did. But he decided to ignore the Ogerpon. Okay. Sure. Does he vote switch into Amoonguss? I can surrender if he does. Okay. Now the question is, do I go for White Guard or do I go for Sucker Punch? Because if he goes for High Horsepower into Hitmontop, Sucker Punch is way better. But I will go for White Guard because I also have a crit odds. If he doubles my Hitmontop with Drain Punch High Horsepower now, I'm really mad. Okay, nice. Back in the game, more or less. As long as we connect with Draco. This Drain Punch does so much, it's -1 attack. Nice. Yeah, this was the damage I expected, but now I can... What's our Hitmontop investment? Is it like max attack? This looks so scuffed. But I will switch out the Reshiram now to reset the drops, and I try to KO the Calyrex with Sucker Punch. I should take the next Drain Punch as well, if he goes for like Protect Drain Punch. He could go for Protect White Charge, but no. The most common move on Hitmontop is Feint, by the way, not Sucker Punch. If I had Feint, I would have KO'd the Ice Rider here. Drain Punch. 2 HP. Oh my god. Yeah, 1 turn of Trick Room left, so I can just go for Ivy Cudgel into hands, Sucker Punch into Calyrex. How does he know everything? He knows that I have Sucker Punch and not Feint. Pelipper. Oh, thank you for the rain. Appreciate it. Okay, how do I target now? What if Pelipper is Sash? My Ogerpon has 212 HP. Do you survive a Hurricane from Pelipper? No, you don't. So I should double the Pelipper. -1 hands is not as threatening. But the problem is if the hand switches out, I'm in trouble. I'm like in very big trouble. But I will... What if I Draco and Ivy Cudgel the hands? When I have Pelipper against... Then I have to win a 50-50. I don't want to play with 50-50. So I will go for Ivy Cudgel into Pelipper and Draco into Pelipper. I just have to connect with Draco and then it's locked. Oh my god. It should be locked, right? Does he go for Volt Switch? I just Earth Power the Ice Rider, Ivy Cudgel the hands. He cannot Terror the hands, he has no Fake Out up. The Ice Rider is low, it doesn't have Quick Claw because we saw its clear Amulet. It's game. It's crazy. Like I cannot do this anymore. Ivy Catcher in the hands, Earth Power, the Ice Rider. Whew. And now what? Yeah. Like, cool. Why should I go for the Ivy Catcher into the Ice Rider? Like, I know I'm not, sometimes I'm not a good player, but I'm not that terrible. Yeah, okay. Ogapon saves the day. That's so funny, because if I think about Hip on top, I think about Fake Out, Feint, and White Guard, and maybe coaching. And he decided to not care about Feint, to not care about White Guard, and also this one Fake Out into Reshiram. If I just went for Terra Water Ivy Catcher into Ice Rider, it would have been game. He saw that we clicked Fusion Flare, and based on the damage, like, what was he scared of? Of like Earth Power, Expert Belt Earth Power or what? But even that doesn't KO. Even if you are not that good in like calc, and not just calcing, but like calcing in your head, you saw that the Fusion Flare only does 15%. So how is an Earth Power, a Stab Fusion Flare, I know it's resisted, but how is an Earth Power, a Draco Meteor, supposed to KO the Ice Rider? Maybe, okay, maybe, he really thought, I don't know if he really thought it, but maybe he thought what I thought, that Ogapon is the bigger threat, so maybe he just read me. But this is like, in a best of 3, in real life, I can ask my opponent, did you read me? And if he says no, then I'm upset. But if he says yes, then it's a good play. And on the ladder, this doesn't look like a read. David K. Is that David Kotesh? Hamster Mania? It looks like a Hamster Mania team. Oh man. What is this? Sylveon. I mean, King Gambit looks pretty cool and pretty good. I can lead like Juggler's Gambit. I could also just lead Juggler's Reshiram. Set up a Dragon Shear. Set up Terran. Bring King Gambit in the back and Ogapon. Or Ditto. Honestly, let's bring Ditto, just because we haven't brought Ditto so far and I want to try out the little blob. Ogapon would be the more consistent pick, I know, but sometimes you gotta go for the more unconventional picks. It's single strike. We trade Tailwinds, and I can one-hit KO the Urshifu with probably not Fusion Flare, but with Draco. But then I'm -2 special attack. Let me look something up. Fusion Flare. Fusion Flare is so weak, wow. It still can put it in Dark Pulse range, but not in Sucker Punch range. And what if he isn't Focus Edge? Then I can just KO him with... Why do we even have Fusion Flare, not Blue Flare? But yeah, I would just Draco the Urshifu and set up the Tailwinds. Okay, now Fusion Flare would have been way better. and it's sad, yeah. Now I can Draco the Talonflame because I can break the Gale Wings, and he will probably... I could go Terra Steel Dark Pulse or Terra Steel Dragon Shear, but I like Draco Protect. Yeah, I like Draco Protect because he will Brave Bird with Jugulis and Wicked Blow the Reshiram. And now I break the Gale Wings, and now Jugulis can KO one of the Pokemon. I could have KO'd the Urshifu as well, but look, now I have Dark Pulse up and I can choose who I want to KO. And I think I just Dark Pulse Talonflame and Fusion Flare the Urshifu. He can KO my Reshiram with Sucker Punch, but then I get Ditto on the slot, and then I have a Scarf Urshifu against the Shadow Rider. A switch would have been also very good, but I was a bit scared that he goes not for Sucker Punch. That's perfect. Do I want to go King Gambit, or do I want to go Ditto? I think King Gambit is not bad. I like King Gambit a little more because I want to, yeah, cover the Sylveon switch. Exactly. Should I go for Night Slash? When I'm weak to Hyper Voice, I should just go for the obvious choice. Iron Head and Protect. Nah, I will Dark. Like the most obvious play is Dark Pulsing Shifu. He could go for Protect. He goes for Protect. I get it wrong. I get everything wrong every single time. I could have went Terra Steel as well on my Hydreigon, on my Jugulis, but... wait. This KOs. Well, if I copy Shadow Rider now, I just die to Sucker Punch. But... wait, if I copy Shadow Rider now, I die to Sucker Punch, but then King Gambit just wins, right? Also, depending on his bulk, I could survive a Sucker Punch if I go Terra Ghost. Obviously, I will go to... wait, I can see what his set is first. It's Specs. I could go for Trick then. Now, Trick is a throw, I think. I just go for Astral Barrage. I should have went not for Iron Head, I should have went for Night Slash, because if he goes for Trick on my King Gambit, I'm locked into Iron Head and not Night Slash. Might have... did I throw the game? I just click. Oh my I'm terrible. I'm honestly so bad. I'm honestly so bad. If I click Night Slash, now I can Night Slash with Shadow Island win. But because I clicked Iron Head for no reason. Oh my god. Please, King Gambit, survive 2 Palm Puff or 2 Astral Barrage. This did 70. Did I really lose because I'm a bot? This crit doesn't matter, I should KO'd him anyways. Did I lose because I'm stupid? This would be one of the worst this would be the worst loss I've ever had. I've never fumbled so hard. I don't know why I didn't click Night Slash. Please, just survive. Yeah, this has to be punished. Okay, crit. But this has to be punished. I just can look it up if the crit mattered. Just for a good record, but this had to be punished. Like, this play was terrible. But yeah, the crit actually mattered. I was at 67, right? Wait, how did he do 70 last time? Oh wait, single target. Okay, then it didn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. And I don't know why I didn't click Night Slash into Urshifu. Like, Night Slash, Astral Barrage always won me the game because he can only KO Shadow. He has to KO Ditto with Sucker Punch, right? It's the only way for them. But then I can go for Night Slash into Urshifu, KO Urshifu. And if he goes for Astral Barrage, next turn I can go for Sucker Punch. If he goes for Pollen Puff, I can go for Sucker Punch. If he goes for Trick, I'm locked into Night Slash and win the game, even if he crits. Like, I had a 100% win if I just clicked Night Slash. And I don't know what was going through my head. This was literally terrible. I think I've never had such a... I never made such a bad play in my life, in my whole career. In the 10 years I'm playing Pokemon, even when I started playing Pokemon in 2014, I haven't played like this. This was seriously just bad. This was not even 1000 elo play, this was 900 elo play. Like, I had the game locked. Astral Barrage Night Slash is a locked game. And I go for Iron Head. I'm mad at myself. Void 1404, is this? I have a good friend who's called Void, and he also used Miraidon in his last Malaysia Nationals. Some of you might know him. He's attending Worlds, but he used a different Miraidon team, but it would be funny if I face him. But how can I recover from this? I should take a break after these games, and I will continue with the Dawn-Wings games at a different day, because I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm getting hexed and I'm playing like a bot. It cannot be worse. It cannot be any worse. So yeah, what's good into... Like, he can lead Miraidon Whimsicott. What do I lead into Miraidon Whimsicott? I think I have to lead King Gambit. Is it like King Gambit Hitmontop? We are Terra Dark, right? What is this? I guess King Gambit Juggles is also alright. But then he just vote switches off the Gambit. So I think I have to protect the King Gambit as best as possible. So I will lead King Gambit Ogerpon, and then I will bring Tailwind and Ditto in the back. Because then if I copy Miraidon, I can maybe revenge sweep my opponent. I'm so upset. How did I lose this? I know how I lost this, because I'm stupid. How does he punish Night Slash Astral Barrage? I could have also just clicked Terra Ghost on my Ditto. Like, there was also no drawback to do that. Because what if... there's no what if, but this didn't matter, but not clicking Night Slash mattered. Because I knew how trick interactions work. I just haven't thought about Trick at all. I thought he goes for Astral Barrage and Sucker Punch, but yeah, whatever. Okay. He can just go for Helping Hand, Electro Drift into my King Gambit. He can go for Helping Hand, Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. I don't know what to do here. I honestly do not know. Night Slash, Ivy Catcher. Night Slash Terra Ivy Catcher, I guess. Okay, he does not Terra. He could also just Vote Switch off the Ogre Pawn, but that would mean that if he goes for Vote Switch Trick Room, I just lose. Wait, he terrored, but with Farigiraf? Huh? Wild shit. It's Helping Hand Discharge. I had to go for Spiky Shield. It's not even Helping Hand. Is it just Discharge, Terra Blast, double KO? I only had the Terra Fairy set in my mind. Oh man. Oh my god. Fun fact, with Miraidon Farigiraf lead just loses to... I also just clicked. I should have placed Ditto on the left, and then I can do like Draco, Dragon Shear stuff. Oh my god. This is not my day. You know how I said I'm happy with my play in the beginning? That was all a bait. I just spammed A without thinking. I'm bringing Ditto and not think at all. Oh my god. Fun fact, when I upload this, we are in the week. Like, I think I'm uploading this on Wednesday 14th, right? So the World Championship starts in 2 days. And this is my prep. Losing every single game I can. This is the last game for now. I will play 5 more games with Dawn-Wings tomorrow, but I played so good in the last stream, but why am I playing so... I think with Palkia I also played well, but with Reshiram I'm playing like dog shit. Honestly, dog shit. Leo Justice. I want to win at least one more. Okay. This is just the Kian Campbell team, the Slushy team. This is happening again. Oh, I got a win. Nice. Okay, maybe it's good that I stop now then. I will try one last. Because I haven't had the problems in 2 weeks now. So... the servers are very wild. I will try to play one game, and after that, if we disconnect once more, I will play more tomorrow. But we found an opponent at least. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is what I think. Who is it? Himi played this kind of team. Let's see. Yeah, Miraidon again. This time it is Terra Fairy. Well, there's a Threats on the team and a hand, so it could be Discharge again. But I think this time it's Terra Fairy. What do I do against Talonflame Miraidon lead? I honestly also gotta say this is one of the least No, not be. No, my performance doesn't have something to do with the team, but I'm like, every time I feel like I have 4 bad Pokemon in the matchup. Like it's funny with Dragon Cheer and stuff, but these games feel so rough. Well, let's see what Litzy has in place. What Litzy has in place? This didn't make any sense. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, Miraidon's everything. This is what I expected. And now... do I hope that he goes for Dazzling Gleam? Do I go for Terra... like, honestly, what am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I just hope that he goes for Dazzling Gleam, and I will just click Terra Steel Tailwind and Draco with Talonflame. If he just uses Tailwind Volt Switch on my Juggalist, I just lose. But I can also not protect Juggalist, right? But, and also, Terra Ground is a common Terra on Juggalist, so I don't think he Volt Switches on the Juggalist. Imagine I clicked Protect Draco Meteor. This Miraidon would have died turn 1. I thought he goes for Terra Fairy Gleam because of that. Because with Terra Fairy he doesn't have to worry about anything. Like, this play loses to Terra Ground Draco Meteor, Protect Draco Meteor, but maybe I'm just washed. I get a crit. Wow. I still just lose. Like, I have to go Ditto, I cannot go King Gambit, and now they go Miraidon. Like, I don't know how I was supposed to play that game. Obviously, I could have went for Protect Draco Meteor, but that's in hindsight. Because for me, Volt Switch Tailwind made no sense. Terra Ground is a super common Terra on Juggalist, and it was super obvious that I can go for Terra Ground, but they are just better. Okay, what moves do you have? You are Discharge. Of course, you are Discharge. Now they will just click Draco Meteor, Fake Out. They have 3 turns of Tailwind. I think I have to dodge a Draco Meteor. They will Fake Out the... Who do they Fake Out? They will Draco them. I have to get this correct. They will Fake Out... Maybe Fake Out the Reshiram. I'm not allowed to go for Protect there. I have to protect the next turn. Hold on. And I missed the Draco! Okay, this was literally unplayable. This was literally fucking unplayable. God! Can I position myself? Okay. If they... Okay. Maybe I can copy the Iron Hands if I switch with Reshiram to Ditto now. But then they still have 1 turn of Tailwind and I would lose. Yeah, I would lose. Actually, no, I still have chances. I go for low kick and switch into Ditto. No electric speed. If I Drain Punch with King Gambit, I have pretty good odds to win. But yeah, literally unplayable shit. Wait. Before I complain, this could be Earth Power range, and then I crit Night Slash on the Farigiraf and I win. Earth Power Draco is stronger and covers for a Terror. I thought about double targeting the Farigiraf, but yeah, because he sets up Trick Room now. Yeah, but what happens if I double target the Farigiraf? I would still lose even if I double target the Farigiraf, because when Miraidon hits the field, he uses Draco, Meteor on Reshiram and Drain Punch on King Gambit. But now, okay, hold on. I can go for low kick on hands and protect. He has to target down the Reshiram with hands. Because if I don't go for protect and KO the hands here, I win. Because then I can use Draco or Miraidon and so on. Oh wait, I'm faster. I can go for Iron Head flinches. Wait. Hold on. I think I'm one Iron Head flinch away from winning. I'm one Iron Head flinch away from winning. Iron Head Fusion Flare. Then I can go for low kick Earth Power. I'm one Iron Head flinch away from winning. Oh man! Man! Come on! And this is why you don't play Reshiram, folks. Thunder Farigiraf. That's fire. It's electric, not fire, but yeah. That when Miraidon dodged with Draco. If Miraidon didn't dodge with Draco, it would have been in Sucker Punch range and it would have given me a better end game, but yeah, I'm sorry that I'm so tilted, but I lost one game because of pure stupidity, and this team is just unplayable. I'm sorry. If you want to use it, paste in the description below, you know the drill, and I will play the last 5 games tomorrow, and yeah, I will just make a cut, and then we will be in team preview for the Dawn-Wings team. Pow! And this is the last team for today. Necrozma-Dawn-Wings Hard Trick Room with Eruption, Charcoal, Torkoal, with no Protect, with Helping Hand, Weapon Ball and Earth Power. I like. Double Fire, Helping Hand, Protect is also a set, but Earth Power helps against something like Ogapon, Halflame, Miraidon, although Eruption is very strong against it already. Then we've got Smeargle with Decorate. I'm looking forward to use that Smeargle again, because I used that Smeargle on the Calyrex Ice Rider team. We went 5-0 with. the classic Indeedee set with Tower Water, Lilligant Hisui with After You and Sleep Powder, so Gambling Addict is here, and White Guard Gallade. You obviously need a White Guard Pokemon for Necrozma-Dawn-Wings. So let's see how this will go. I've never played Trick Room in my life. Like, I played Trick Room on Farigiraf, but it never was a Trick Room team. But I've never played like a hard Trick Room team, you know. Like, this team really relies on Trick Room. You can obviously also lead with something like Torkoal and Lilligant and try to do as much damage as possible early in the game. But then in the end, you still set up Trick Room with your Dawn-Wings. So this team really relies on Trick Room. I think you can also lead like Dawn-Wings Indeedee and then bring Torkoal and then Lilligant in the back. So once you're in Trick Room, the opponent has to protect and store up the Trick Room, and once the Trick Room is gone, you have Lilligant with After You. So that's also an option. You have to time everything correctly though. And since I haven't played really well yesterday for me, but before in the video for you, I don't know how well I will do. I hope we can find opponents and don't get disconnected, because this is what I was struggling with in the last game, or like the game before, you know. But yeah, so let's see. We've got what was this Mega set? Fake Out, Spore, Follow Me, Decorate, right? Fake Out with Psyterrain, small counter synergy, but it's alright. Okay, Penguin, because you don't bring Indeedee every time, I think. Okay. Weezing Gala with Kyogre. Okay. So we could bring Torkoal, but if he sets up the Rain and then switches into Weezing, we cannot set up the Sun, which is a bit annoying. Is it Ability Shield Kyogre? Nah, it could be. It's covered Cloak Smear. Wait, why is it not Sash Smear? Ah, because it's Sash Lilligant. Covered Cloak Smear. Okay. I think we could lead like Smear the Dawn-Wings. We are not Terra Ghost though, so we can just go for Final Gambit. In theory, he won't go for Final Gambit actually. But I think I will go for this lead. And in the back, I will bring still Torkoal, because if Weezing is now with you, we can remove the weather. And Lilligant or Gallade. Let's try out Lilligant. If he leads with Weezing Kyogre and the Kyogre's Ability Shield, I could go for something like Fake Out Trick Room, but the Weezing could go for Taunt. But most Weezing, I like the Weezing on Calyrex Shadow Rider teams doesn't have Taunt, but this is not a Calyrex Shadow Rider on those teams. Okay, Annihilate Indeedee. Is it Imprison? It's Imprison, right? You won't fool me, man. Our Smeargle is probably slower than Necrozma, right? Yeah. I was thinking about going for Decorate Meteor Beam, but this doesn't work anymore. I can go for Spore. But he's either Goggles or I will go for Spore Trick Room. Well, no, he's still fast and can go for Imprison first, so I can go for Spore Meteor Beam both into Indeedee. Yeah, he just goes for Close Combat. Unfortunately, we are not Sash. If we were Sash now, we would be in a great spot. Imprison, right? No Imprison. I could have just set up the Trick Room. But you know what? Okay, hold on. Reconnect when we kill him. I hope this doesn't KO. That's perfect. Because now I know that he can switch into Kyogre, but I can KO the Indeedee with Torkoal and set up a Trick Room. I will KO the Indeedee with Weather Ball in case he switches to Kyogre, and then I can just spam Helping Hand, Expanding Force. Yeah. So Weather Ball into Indeedee, Trick Room. What if he isn't Choice Scarf? He is Choice Scarf. And he didn't switch to Kyogre, so Eruption would have also been really nice. But let's see what the Indeedee goes for. It went for Trick Room. And that's why our Torkoal is the second fastest Pokemon without Trick Room, because we both went for Trick Room. But now I have Trick Room set up, and let's see how he deals with Expanding Force, Helping Hand. He set up the Psychic Terrain for us, so that was really nice. Yeah, I will. Do I go Terra Grass? I think I don't have to. But what do I want to keep with Terra? Like, I don't have to keep with Terra, and the Terra is still good into Ogerpon as well. And Tornadus is not a threat. Yeah, I will just go for Helping Hand, Terra Grass, Terra Water. Wait, we are Terra Water. So maybe I should not Terra this turn, but I can Terra next turn if he has Ogerpon, that he maybe goes for Ivy Catcher instead of Horn Leech. And I'm pretty sure that we should KO Kyogre, right? +1 Expanding Force. What's switching in? Weezy? Yeah. Okay. Now Terra Water would have been way better. But I didn't want to Terra in case he has Ogerpon in the bag. If he survives and gets a double KO with Origin Pulse, I'm really mad. But it's Helping Hand, +1, Psychic Terrain boosted, Expanding Force. Oh! Huh? Wait, he's slower? Wait, what happened? He is slower. He is Iron Ball Kyogre. Wait, what happened? He is Iron Ball Kyogre. I can't. Yeah, he's Iron Ball. I had to go for Terra Water. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad again. If I went for Terra Water, and I think I survived with Water Spout then, I get a double KO and then I KO Annihilate. Even if he has Ogerpon in the back, I don't have Necrozma cards, but I was like, okay, what if he has Ogerpon in the back? And he goes for Protect with Kyogre, tosses Annihilate. Then he goes to Ogerpon, and then he goes for Terra Wood Hammer into my Necrozma and gets a double protect on Kyogre, and then he has Water Spout because my Lilligant cannot KO the Kyogre without rain, without sun, in the rain. So that's why I went for this play. But he was Iron Ball Kyogre. It cannot be slower than my Necrozma, right? 73 speed is pretty slow. I think min speed Kyogre cannot hit 73. I will look it up, because if it really is Iron Ball, then oh my god, Kyogre with min speed, it's Iron Ball. Yeah, min speed Kyogre has 85 speed. Holy shit! Wow, that's insane. Iron Ball Kyogre. So I think Helping Hand E-Force was a good play, but does Dawn-Wings in Psychic Terrain +1, does it KO Ogerpon? If it does, I choked really badly. Against the Wellspring, Terra Wellspring, in Psychic Terrain. Yeah, I would have just KO'd if he has just max HP. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. Yeah, I would have KO'd with Helping Hand E-Force. That's annoying because I just tossed the game. Okay, I will lead Dawn-Wings again. Together with Indeedee this time. To redirect the attack from Overquill. I like. We could bring Torkoal again. And this time we bring Smeargle? Let's bring Smeargle again. I'm so mad. Because I could have just clicked Terra Water. I was too scared of Overpound for no reason. But Iron Ball Kyogre is crazy. For those who don't know what Iron Ball is, Iron Ball halves the speed of your Pokemon. Okay, he wants to KO me with Water Spout. Water Spout, Sensitive Storm, but it should not KO if I go Terra Water, right? Right? I could also switch. Wait, I could also switch to Torkoal, toss Torkoal, and then just go for Helping Hand for Decorate E-Forces. I like that. I switch Necrozma into Torkoal instead of Trick Room with Indeedee to not take any damage on Necrozma. Yeah, let's do that instead. And Trick Room. Oh, wow. Now he switches with... Oh my god. Why would you do that? If I just went for my first thought. What? Did he read the Torkoal switch? Sensitive Storm misses the Torkoal, wow. Now I can use Weather Ball on the Landorus and switch Indeedee to... Because if he switches to Kyogre it dies, if he stays it should die because it's Charcoal boosted, some boosted. And I can switch with Indeedee into Smeargle. I just go for Follow Me. Yeah, I think tossing Indeedee is not bad, so that I get free switch into Necrozma. He goes Kyogre there, and honestly, bye bye Landorus. Yeah, he didn't protect. That's why I wanted to switch Necrozma-Dawn-Wings first, because I thought maybe he is not a good player, but I thought it was like too risky, because what if he just uses Crunch on the Indeedee slot, which is reasonable, but apparently he doesn't know what Weather Ball is. Like, why should I click Eruption when you led with Kyogre and it's obvious that you have Kyogre in the bag? Like, seriously, why? And now I can go for... Should I go for Helping Hand? Boosting the Helping Hand? I can go for Earth Power, Helping Hand into with Overquill. Yeah, he didn't protect, that's perfect. Wait, is this Assault Vest? I thought it would kill for sure. Wow. Quote shot. This is Assault Vest. I can KO the Overquill with Meteor Beam, and this time I go Terra Water, right? Or should I... Wait, what's the last? Do I go for Decorate Meteor Beam, and then I can just click E-Force, E-Force. Well, I only have 2 turns of Trick Room left, so I have to Spore the Kyogre. But what if he goes Terra Grass? Can I not just go for Meteor Beam? White Guard? I don't have White Guard. Okay, I could Terra Smeargle to survive a move as well. And what if he has Zapdos and then protects? I don't Terra. I go for Meteor Beam, Spore, and if he goes Terra Grass, it is fine. Okay, he switches over Krill. To Zapdos. And he doesn't Terra Grass? He doesn't go for Terra Grass? Perfect. As long as I connect this, I win. Nice. This should stay over Zapdos. Yeah. And now I can just go for... Oh, we are moody. Oh no. Imagine we got a speed boost now, that would have been really bad. But I'm thinking about going for... Like, I have 2 plays. The 2 plays are... Like, I will Terra. I can go for Moongeist Beam into Overkrill and Decorate. Like, I will Decorate with Smeargle, that's for sure. But do I go for Moongeist Beam or do I go for Expanding Force to remove Kyogre? Because the Overkrill is not a threat. But what if he gets a 1-time Wake Up, goes for Protect? But then I can still go for Follow Me E-Force, I think. I think I have to remove the Kyogre. And it's... I know it's like... If he goes for Protect and gets the 1-time Wake Up, if I... If I Moongeist Beam on the Protect, I just win as well. So I don't think he goes for Protect. Yeah, he didn't go for Protect. And this is +3 Expanding Force. No shot Kyogre survives that. Nah. Not Psychic Terrain, +3 Expanding Force. Yeah. And now I can just go for Follow Me Moongeist Beam. Because even a crit doesn't KO Necrozma. Quote Shop. Yeah. 3. I'm kinda upset about the first loss because I could have prevented that by just going for Terra. Oh, we get a speed boost, so we could also just go for Spore. But what if he is like Terra Grass? It could be Terra Grass, right? To resist ground type attacks, to not get redirected. What if it's Terra Normal? And KOs my Smeargle now and then crits my Necrozma. It's Terra Poison, okay. Yeah, if it was Terra Normal, KO'd my Smeargle here and then crits my Necrozma with Gunk Shot, he would have won. But I think Follow Me is just safer. Like, the odds of Terra Grass are higher than Terra Normal, right? Because you are already a Dark type. Putting Terra Normal on it is like a bit overkill against Shadow Rider. So yeah, Moongeist Beam, bye. This first loss, man. If I just click Terra Water, I won. Terra Water Expanding Force. But it's also funny that there was a black screen exactly in the turn where this happened. That was wild. I'm just trying to think. Did Weezing do anything to like remove the Trick Room or something? But no. And I set up the Trick Room, right? You can watch it back and tell me in the comments. Like, the only way is Iron Ball, right? There can be no other way. Like, there's no item that gives you... Was it Room Service? No, it was also not Room Service. So, it's definitely Iron Ball... Or it was definitely Iron Ball Kyogre. Or can there be another option? If you think about another option, please tell me in the comments, because... In my head, Iron Ball is the only option. Iron Ball Kyogre. Like, what was Bro cooking? The only set that could win there. The only set. But yeah, I misplayed this quite a bit. Okay, next game, game number 3. Yeah, generic Shadow Rider team. Well, not generic, we've got Iron Valiant. That's far from generic. But what is, like, we can just lead the common combination of Dawn-Wings and DD. Eruption also looks insane. And then Smeargle again. Like, obviously, if he leads Shadow Rider, I have to Terra my Necrozma, but that's fine. I planned to Terra it anyways in this matchup, even if it's, even if I have the option of Wildcard support, and I will bring Wolfie's Bane. Let's see. And just bring the same 4 over and over again. The cool part about Hard Trick Room is you don't have to think that much, I would say, because you have like your main line. You have to think about when do you switch to time your Trick Room better, or you could also go for Trick Room to punish. Oh wait. Is it in prison? Every single time I see an Indeedee. He could also go for Helping Hand, Expanding Force to KO my Shadow Rider by Terra. I should have bought Gallade. He won't go for its Trial Barrage. Should I play aggressively? I will play it aggressively. Okay, he won't go for his Trial Barrage. He will rather go for Expanding Force. Nice! Oh my god. And that's a good thing that I didn't Terra, because he crit me. Oh my god. I connect and now I can go for Helping Hand, Expanding Force. Oh my god, that was perfect. That was perfect. No, not Terra. Expanding Force. He doesn't have terrain control, right? Maybe if he switches into Clefairy with Shadow Rider would survive. But then I get a free switch into Torkoal if he goes for his Trial Barrage. Yeah, I just go for Expanding Force, Helping Hand. Does Shadow Rider survive this? +1, Helping Hand, Psychic Terrain, boosted. Let's see. Ah! Ah! Close. Close, close, close. But we survived that as well. Nice. He could have after you Clefairy in the back, but we've got Follow Me on our Indeedee. What are the last two? Urshifu. Clefairy. I will just go for Follow Me, Expanding Force, and let's game. Do I Terra Indeedee in case he has Focus Sash? Yeah, I can just Terra Indeedee and go for Terra Follow Me. Because I won't Terra Torkoal anyways. I could Terra the Smeargle to Terra Grass to maybe survive a close combat, because we have First Step Smeargle. We could maybe survive a close combat from Urshifu, but I just want to lock the game here. I can redirect after you. Yeah. He went for after you, that's perfect. Because now I just get an expanding force off. Does Urshifu survive this with Friend Guard? Oh wow. That was clean. And I thought, okay, let's say he goes for Astral Barrage turn 1, okay? Then I get Torkoal in. And what does he do against Helping Hand, Charcoal, Eruption? Like, nothing really. Because I KO both Indeedee and Shadow Rider, then I can KO Urshifu, and like, it's game. Because I was a bit scared of White Guard, Iron Valiant, Rain Dance, Tornadus, but since he didn't bring any of them, it was super free. And that's why I'm not a fan of After You Clef, because if he had Sing, he could go for like Sing at least, and like After You is just bad into redirection, and yeah, overall I think After You is not a great move itself. Oh, number 11? Okay, lie. Let's see. Okay. It's not in prison, right? Not on an Ice Rider team. Right? This doesn't... Like, Taven teams have in prison, but this is not in prison, I think. I don't think. But do I even set up Trick Room? That's also a good question. Loki, I could lead Torkoal, Lilligant, and just go follow me Eruption. After you Eruption. I like. And then I bring Dawn-Wings and Indeedee in the bag. Like, is bringing an Indeedee in the bag sounds pretty whack. But I'm here for it. Actually, since we don't have Protect on Torkoal, maybe Torkoal Lilligant was not the best lead, because if he leads Cornerstone, I cannot remove the Cornerstone in one hit. Yeah. Well, I will still go for After You Eruption. Yeah, I will go for After You Eruption, because if he goes for Follow Me, that means my Torkoal gets off an Eruption. And if he goes for Ivy Cudgel, my Torkoal gets off an Eruption. So I can just go for Eruption. After, did I say Follow Me? I meant After You. He goes Terra Fire with the Ice Rider. Could have used Sleep Powder as well. Terra Water. Could have used Solar Blade as well. What does he go for? Okay, we get the After You off. We get the Eruption off. That was a crit on the Calyrex, so it's a Soul West Calyrex. This was a pretty bad turn. If I just went for Solar Blade or Sleep Powder. Okay. So the thing is, I think he has to go for he has to go for Follow Me, because if he doesn't go for Follow Me, I can just KO the Calyrex with Solar Blade. That's why I want to go for E-Force and switch. because I still need Lilligant alive, I think. He has to go for follow me. He's number 11 on the ladder. He won't be that bad to just take with Overpawn. And I go Terra Water to survive a Glacial Lance better. I think that much is obvious. Yes, okay, nice. This worked at least, but if he has Rillaboom in the back, I lost the game. This is... yeah, he can just go for Fake Out into Necrozma, and next time he has Grassy Glide. Like Fake Out, Necrozma, Glacial Lance, and next turn he just goes for Grassy Glide into Necrozma. So I have to switch in DD, but if I switch in DD, I still lose the game. But it's still my only way out. Using Meteor Beam on Cataracts and switching to Lilligant. Maybe he Fake Outs or Grassy Glides win DD, then I win. But there's no shot. Yeah. I mean, it was super obvious, but I couldn't prevent it. Life Orb Rillaboom, okay. It KO'd. Crit. Because it was Life Orb and a double crit. Because it was Life Orb, I actually still had a chance. Because I go to Indeedee, right? And then I can go for Follow Me, Expanding Force. His Rillaboom KO'd my Indeedee. And I KO both of his Pokemon. And then if the last Pokemon is Indeedee, my Necrozma would 1v1 the Indeedee. And if the last Pokemon was Annihilate, I would lose. And what is the last one? Indeedee, Annihilate, and Urshifu. Urshifu I will probably lose as well. But if it was Indeedee, I won the game there. Like, he could still switch Rillaboom again. But if I predict that, and go for Meteor Beam, Trick Room, Meteor Beam into Calyrex, Trick Room, I am in a fabulous spot. But if he has Indeedee in the back, he would win, because when Grassy Terrain gets set up, and he could just go for Follow Me, Grassy Glide into Indeedee, and then Grassy Glide into Shadow, into Necrozma. But I think the Assault Vest caught me off guard, and I turn one. I should have went for a different play. Like, I knew that he could go for Cudgel, and Glacial Lance, but I thought it was fine because then he would be in Necrozma range, but he was AV Ice Rider. So yeah. Speaking of, what is this? Vikavolt is slower than Ice Rider. I know that. It could do something like Thunder Shock with Weakness Policy, or it's just Throat Spray, Bug Buzz. Both are possible. Like Thunder Shock into Terra Water, Calyrex with Weakness Policy. So we both rely on Trick Room. Like, he relies on Trick Room even more than I do, I think, because I have like Torkoal, Lilligant, and Gallade. How fast is our Gallade? 76. Okay. He has two Fake Out Pokemon, so I want to lead Indeedee with Necrozma? And I don't set up the Trick Room, I just go for Helping Hand, Expanding Forces, Meteor Beam, stuff like that. I bring Torkoal in case he sets up the Trick Room. And in case he doesn't set up the Trick Room, I bring Lilligant. Yeah. So for every mode, I have tools. But yeah, my play today is also not very good. I hope I can shape up for Worlds. Because when I'm recording this, Worlds is happening in exactly 1 week. Okay. So I could just go from Meteor Beam into Incineroar. I should be faster, but what if I'm not? What if he is speedy Incineroar to go for like fast parting shot, or like in Trick Room to get a, like you have the fast fake out, and then in Trick Room you have a slow parting shot, right? So I should maybe just go for Follow Me, Meteor Beam. Yeah, I will target down the Incineroar. He could obviously switch Incineroar now and then bring it back in later, because then my Necrozma is kind of walled by Incineroar, but he could still switch out with Parting Shot. Let's see. He went for knockoff and he is faster. Good thing I clicked Follow Me. And I connect a Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam is always so scary to click. Incineroar dies. And next turn I have just Follow Me, Expanding Force. Trick Room. And if he goes Ice Rider, I will click Helping Hand, Expanding Force. If he goes Blood Moon, I will go Follow Me, Expanding Force. Okay. Like, I know what a Vika Volt does, I'm not stupid. But Vika Volt doesn't KO Necrozma. What if he is Terra Electric, Specs with Helping Hand support? I should just go for Follow Me. Follow Me, Expanding Force, and then I have Torkoal in the bag. Yeah, that's why I went for Follow Me. Oh, Struggle Bug. That's wild. Like, I knew it got Struggle Bug, but I didn't think it would run it on the Trick Room team. It's a Southwest Vika Volt. Okay. The last is probably Ice Rider. I can just remove the Vika Volt here with Helping Hand, Expanding Force. A Southwest Vika Volt. A Southwest Struggle Bug Vika Volt. If he goes for Thunderbolt into Necrozma now and KOs me, I'm fine with that, because that would give me a free switch into Torkoal. He went for Thunderbolt again. Okay. But now, unless he is, that would be crazy if he is Iron Ball Ice Rider. We ball. Yeah, we are min speed Torkoal, so we can just go to Torkoal here. Yeah, Calyrex. I will go for Terra Fire Eruption Expanding Force. Because if he KOs my Torkoal with Helping Hand High Horsepower, I'm fine with that, because I get an Eruption off. I KO Farigiraf, I get a lot of damage into Ice Rider, and then, yeah, 2 turns of Trick Room, and then my Lilligant gets off 2 close combats because I am Focus Sash. So this turn is 1 turn, and then next turn is the last turn, my Lilligant survives and I get 2 moves off because of that. And I go for Terra Fire Eruption just to get as much damage off as possible. I could obviously also go for Terra Water to get less damage from Glacial Lance, but as I said, now it's just about damage. And he can only win if his Ice Rider is Terra Ground, Iron Ball, and KOs my Torkoal this turn. Actually, even Iron Ball Ice Rider cannot be Servant Torkoal, because min speed Ice Rider is 49 speed, with Iron Ball is 24. and Torkoal is 22, so he has no chance of winning. Yeah, he has literally a 0% chance of winning, no matter what item, what Terra, literally, he is Terra Ground. But unless he has Protect on the Farigiraf. Okay, he doesn't. If he had Protect, KO'd my Torkoal now, and then KO's my Lilligant the next turn with Glacial Lance or Foul Play or Glacial Lance Trim Beam, I would have still lost. But the odds of that happening were like almost 0. He goes for Glacial Lance, fair enough. So I lose my Necrozma, but we still have 1 turn of Trick Room left, and even if he has Protect and then crits my Torkoal, my Lilligant would outspeed, and that's why it's just game. But it would have been interesting if he had Protect on Farigiraf and went for... Yeah, if he had Protect on Farigiraf and KO'd my Torkoal this turn with like Life Orb. With Life Orb he probably doesn't survive the Eruption Terrafire, but and Expanding Force, so he has to be... Okay, the only way he wins was Protect Farigiraf, be Assault Vest Terra Ground Calyrex, KO my Torkoal with a critical hit, high horsepower, and then get a double KO next turn with Glacial Lance and whatever move Farigiraf clicks into Lilligant. So he had a chance of winning, but the odds of that happening are like being Assault Vest, being Terra Ground, critting Torkoal, and having Protect on Farigiraf. Like, I think it's fair to say that it was unwinnable. But yeah, G. Do you really have to stall this out? Wow. And he had to be Assault Vest because if he goes for high horsepower into Torkoal, he still has to take the Expanding Force from Dawn-Wings, right? So that's why he had to be Assault Vest to win. And now the animation I absorb Sunlight to just fit into Protect. Wow. Like, what is he hoping for? That I am no attack Lilligant and he can KO the Torkoal now? I honestly do not know. But yeah, we absorb Sunlight, and that's a 3-2 with this team. The team is pretty good. Shoutouts to Pick Beef for giving me the rental. Really appreciate it. And if you want that I feature one of your teams next week, you can share rentals of the following 3 restricted in the comments. I still need the counterparts. Palkia-Origin, Zekrom, and Necrozma-Dawn-Wings. So basically the counterparts from today. And then there will be one last stream where I will play with Mewtwo, Calyrex, the normal Calyrex, Cosmoem, Cosmog, like with the worst of the worst. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's see where we end. Are we top 500? I'm not like trying to get into the top positions, but we are top 500. I would say with the restricted I'm using being 27-15. Some of them were disconnects in my favor, but also in my opponent's favor. But overall, I think it's not too terrible, right? What do you think? Will I go 5-0 with Calyrex or Cosmog? We will find out next week, or rather the week after, because next week it's time for the restricted I named before. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It is a long one because of 3 different restricteds, but I hope you still enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.